Welcome back to Great Day Live and happy Cinco de Mayo. Hopefully you recovered after Derby week because we are kicking things up here at El Nopal. We're at their New Cut Road location and we are already bringing the party, and even though it is already 9:30 in the morning, we are going to drink some Azul Repasado. Joining me to tell us more about this bottle partnership is senior partner Rogelio Velasco, along with Keith Hazelbaker and Chase Hazelbaker from Nulu Whiskey. Now we are just kicking things up around here, but those who just aren't familiar, tell us a little bit about Nulu Whiskey.
Nulu Whiskey is a local distillery here in town that we actually partnered with El Nopal and came up with a new tequila product that here in that we make here. Well, we bottle here locally.
Yeah.
And but it's a good partnership, and we have been excited to get this product out finally, and we're excited to see what the public does with it.
Yes, this is brand new just for Cinco de Mayo, and so tell us a little bit about this, because Reposado, it's just a different kind of tequila, so kind of break down what is a Reposado.
So Reposado means minimum age 2 months in a barrel. So Reposado can be 2 months to just at a year. Mm-hmm. After you age a tequila a year in a barrel, it's an añejo, and then at 3 years, it's an extra añejo. Mm-hmm. So Reposado, kind of, being in Kentucky bourbon country, yeah. Reposado is that good balance between a silver, which is unaged tequila, or a blanco, and then the añejo and extra añejos are going to be a little more oak forward, a little more tannic and rich, kind of like what bourbon drinkers like. So the Reposado can elevate your cocktails. You can sip it neat on the rocks, or you can make your margaritas just a little bit more rich and better.
I was going to say, this is probably great on its own, neat or on the rocks, but probably best in a margarita, would you say?
I personally like to sip it neat, but at the same time, you can only drink so much tequila. Sometimes you need a little El Nopal lager, and you need your, margaritas, especially on Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, definitely to pair it with all of this beautiful food over here too. And so how did this partnership really come about? We kind of touched throughout the first half hour about how Louisville is such, rich with El Nopal's food and location. So tell us how that partnership became about.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, actually, Chase and Keith are our customers for quite some time, and they're based out here in the, I guess it's Butchertown area?
Yeah, our distillery is right on Baxter Avenue.
Okay.
But I live out in J-Town, and so I go to the Hikes Point location, and my wife and I drink margaritas most weekends. So we were just customers first, became friends with Victor, the owner there, or the partner there, and a few hundred margaritas later, I was like, hey, what if you partnered with us and we made a custom tequila and bottled it here in America and called it an agave spirit? Mm-hmm. So now we have this cool, aged in Kentucky, imported, pure, additive-free Azul, we call it. You can't call it tequila because it's not bottled in Mexico.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
But by chemical makeup, it's made in Jalisco, Mexico by a really well-known tequila nom. The liquid's aged here. I mean, it's got a great color to it. There's a little char in the bottle. Minimal filtration. We want people to taste what they would taste if they got to go dip straight into a barrel in Mexico. So it's really cool to have that, community story behind it, but we're all friends at the end of the day, and then we got to put together a really good product. It's really smooth, it's really sweet, a lot of agave flavor.
I love it. And so what does it mean to you to be a business owner here in Louisville and to partner with another staple business here in town?
It's very exciting. El Nopal, we're very proud to be with them. Their food is wonderful. I mean, this operation is the most significant I've ever seen, and we're excited to be with them.
Yeah, it really is so special. So this is actually a brand new product launching today on Cinco de Mayo, so I don't know a better time to do this. We actually have a couple shots right here. I mean, do we take one at 9:30 in the morning?
Absolutely.
All right, we say salud, right?
Salud.
Salud. Cheers.
Yay.
Woo. Yep. That's exactly what I needed at 9:30 in the morning. Well, thank you all so much. Can you actually purchase this here today? The bottles here today?
Yes, we can. In Kentucky, not in Indiana.
Oh,
Indiana,
good to know.
yes. But you can buy the bottles at El Nopal in Kentucky.
All right. Well, really good to know. Well, thank you all so much.